But you know, we are trying to name legendary singer and songwriter whose chart-topping hit singles and multiple movie scores have gotten her a Golden Globe Award, several Grammy Awards, and an Oscar. She has recently released another wonderful CD called Moonlight Serenade, and I'm so happy she's here. Please welcome the very talented Carly Simon. You look great. I love your coat.
Thank you.
I love your top. Looks beautiful. And I met your kids.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they are wonderful. How is it touring with a daughter and a son?
Well, I don't think I would tour with, with one without the other, even though I have. But the two of them, the three of us, make up this beautiful bond, just the way our voices blend. Any family that talks together has the same intonations, has the same way of ending a consonant, has the same way of drawing out a vowel. So the singing, I mean, think of the King family. Think of, so many family, the Carter family, any brother and sister act. It blends. It does.
Well, fantastic. Really, and they're both vocalists too?
They're both vocalists. They both write songs. Actually, Ben has a brand new album out now called One More Run Around the Sun.
Oh, fantastic!
But we all play the guitar. We all write, and we all make messes in the kitchen. Especially when we put the salt on that.
Well, you all have a compound in Martha's Vineyard.
Yes, we do.
How is it living out there on that beautiful island?
Oh well.
I only visit there. I know. My nephews called it Aunt Martha's Vineyard all the time.
Aunt Martha's Vineyard.
I love it out there. I go there quite often.
It's such a great place, and I've been rooted there ever since I was 9 months old. I got my first case of I had my first tick bite there. I had my first case of poison ivy there. I fainted at the fair when I was 4 years old.
Supposedly Lyme disease started on Martha's Vineyard.
I don't know
something like that, or someplace in Connecticut.
But we
have some really great pictures of Carly. Now here you are in a vehicle.
It's a bobcat.
A bobcat. So you have your own bobcat on the farm?
No, I actually rented that one.
Oh, and what were you doing? What were you doing in that?
Posing. I was actually there's like a backhoe. It lifts up dirt and moves it to another place where it's not.
So are you an earth mover?
I like to move earth. I love to put my hands in the earth. I love to plot gardens. I love to weed. I love to do the smaller things. I don't do what you do.
Yes, you do. If I look at these pictures, look at that gorgeous grass and stone walls and roses, which grow amazingly beautifully on Martha's Vineyard, don't they? That is so beautiful.
Now, this is the week that I wait for all year.
That's in June, right?
This is in very early June. Yeah. Actually, I guess these are roses.
Oh yeah, those are roses right here.
Yeah, but some of them are peonies, and sometimes you can't tell which.
Oh, those look like roses, and those look like roses. Those look like wonderful climbers.
These are climbing. Oh. And if anybody books me for anything between May 9th, which is when the first peony arrived 1 year. That's a particularly early year for peonies. And the middle of June at the same time. That's it. I have to be home for every one of those days.
And so you have horses too.
I've got a horse. I have got two sheep and a donkey, a miniature donkey. Well, actually, I hate to tell you, but one of them died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Which was an easy way of sharing it. Black humor.
Oh yeah. We have a donkey.
The miniature donkey.
Oh, I like him. And what are these little houses?
This is a birdhouse.
Oh, they're very sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
Thank you. And I've been in this particular place for 34 years.
That's fantastic. Tell us about your latest CD. And here you are looking very elegant on the cover. That's a beautiful dress. Wow.
Yes.
And this is called, now where did Moonlight Serenade come from? There is a famous old song called
That's exactly where it came from. It came from that being so indicative of that era of songwriting. Glenn Miller and the big bands, the Tommy Dorsey band, just the great, and actually, the girl singers were almost like instrumentalists in the band because they didn't necessarily get featured more than the horn players did. And so we wanted to just give tribute to some of these great bands. And the song Moonlight Serenade was written by Glenn Miller, and it didn't have lyrics, and my Uncle George wrote the lyrics.
Really?
And then they were discarded.
So you come from a very musical family. I know your mother was an opera singer, or is an opera singer.
No, my sister was an opera singer, and my mother was just a great soprano. Just a great soprano.
Just a fabulous. I met your sister at a dinner party once.
Oh, you did?
She told me about the family, and your father was...
He started Simon & Schuster, as well as being
publisher,
a great photographer and a great pianist. He just multi-talented.
Amazing families, amazing. And this wonderful CD has I Only Have Eyes for You, I've Got You Under My Skin, and It's Still of the Night, all the kinds of songs that we just love listening to. How great for the upcoming holidays.
And this is very good to cook by.
Oh, I bet. Yes, because you sit there and hum, and then
but
you also have a DVD.
You're trying to sell my things.
I am. We all want them. We all want them. We want to see you. And
this was on the Queen Mary.
So you went on a tour?
The Queen Mary 2. This was just like, 2 weeks before September 2nd, which was our departure date. I got a call from Sony Records saying that one of my ideas, which they had sort of passed on about 2 months before that, they said, "Okay, you're going." I quickly packed, rehearsed the band, pretty much.
Did you go to Europe and back?
Yes, we went to Europe and back, and I was hoping for some rocking and rolling of the ship. That didn't occur, but we still played 2 concerts on board the ship, and it was filmed for a PBS for the fundraising series.
Oh, wonderful!
Which is going to be on December 3rd.
Thank you. When we come back, Carly's going to perform a beautiful song from their latest CD, so you won't want to miss that.
Coming up, Martha and Carly will be making a great flower arrangement. And later, Carly performs one of her all-time classic hits.
Welcome back. The CD is called Moonlight Serenade, and here to perform Alone Together is Carly Simon with her band and her children, Sally and Ben.
Together beyond the crowd, above the world, we're not too proud to cling together. We're strong as long as we're together. Together, the blinding rain, the starless nights were not in vain, for we're together, and what is there to fear together? Our love as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as a love can be. We can weather the great unknown if we're alone together. the great unknown. If we're alone together, as long as you're close to me, our love is as deep as a love can be. As long as you're close to me, our love is as deep as a love can be. As long as you're close to me, our love is as deep as a love can be. As long as you're close to me,
Carly Simon's Moonlight Serenade CD, and when we come back, Carly and I will be showing you how to make a beautiful flower arrangement. We'll be right back.
Coming up, we'll be checking in with Michael Wright in L.A. And later, Martha will show you how to make spiced pine cones.
Carly Simon, and we're going to show you another one of our 30 things that everyone needs to know. You know, we've been doing this all through November, and this is number 12, how to make a flower arrangement. So we've been going through the whole gamut of how to iron a shirt, how to make a bed. So if you know how to make do those things, you can live life a little bit better. What do you think?
Can I stop you on a few things that
Sure.
I'm so anxious to talk about?
Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
Like making beds?
Yeah.
Have you done that already?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll give you the segment. We'll make a tape for you.
Okay.
A CD.
What's your, I mean, obviously you have your own line of sheets and everything, but what's the content of everything in it?
Oh, cotton.
It's all cotton,
yeah.
cotton.
Or linen.
What?
You know, I like linen or cotton. I think it's really nice to sleep on cotton.
And isn't it wonderful when you dry your cotton and linen,
Outside.
like heavy cotton and linen, and the wind is just
Yes.
right.
You're
Wait
right.
for the
She's a
wind.
romantic, like I am.
Yeah.
So let's get to the flower arranging, because it's just something. Wouldn't you like to just put this on your table, or a row of these down your table? It's so easy to make. And we have these nice square, inexpensive glass containers. So, and you have a piece of ribbon too. So what we're doing is making a little seasonal color decoration on the container. You can do this with any container, but this rectangular one, this is very easy. And this is double stick tape, Carly. Do you ever use double stick for anything?
I'm so relieved that you've allowed me to do this in the future.
Let's see.
Right? I don't have it.
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yes, you do. Right. Yes, you
It's
do.
here.
We would never not give it to you. So then just pull the ribbon over the double stick tape. Just tight like that, so it stays.
Oh, so you put the double stick tape just...
Yeah, on one end, yeah. And then pull the other one over it. And then you take the little narrower ribbon like this and tie it around and tie it on top of the unstuck part. Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Of course, mine will never, ever look
Yes,
like
it will.
yours.
Here, here's this thing. Now just turn this over this way. And
oh, but it's not even.
that's all right. Just you can just even it out.
Okay.
And then tie this. I'm going to need your finger, and you can borrow mine just to hold it down. There. So you have your two kids in the audience, your grown-up children, and I'm very happy to have them here, Ben and Sally, right? And I was lucky enough to hear Sally once before with her dad, James Taylor, in Colorado, in Aspen, Colorado, and I have not heard Ben, I don't think, but except for today. And how fabulous! And Ben has a new album out.
called Another Run Around the Sun, and it is doing fantastically
Fantastic.
well.
Congratulations. And one thing I just wanted to say, when I asked Carly in her dressing room, I said, oh, how lucky you are to have your kids working with you. And her son said, we're really lucky to work with our mom. And I thought that was fantastic.
They made me do this.
Well, do the tour and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I had no plans of doing it. What do you think, I'm crazy?
Yeah. But isn't it fun?
Well,
it's hard
we're only
work.
2 days into it.
It's hard work. Oh, okay. So how many cities are you going to be doing on this tour?
Oh my gosh, it's a gargantuan number. I think 9.
Well, that's a lot. And I know how hard it is.
It's a lot for me, but I haven't used your finger
Oh my
yet.
gosh, here, let me give you my finger. And then just tie it into a knot or a bow or whatever. Yeah. And then here's a pair of scissors. Oh, you have a pair there. You can just snip that off or tie a bow if you'd like. And then always add, always, if you're doing this at home or for a party or anything, always use a little bit of, I call it flower food. And this is called cut flower food because that will help prolong the life of your beautiful flowers. And this was inspired by a beautiful bouquet that I received from a friend, lamb's ears by Burnham, these little flowering kales. Do you grow those in your garden?
Yes, I do.
Aren't they pretty? And they're in the garden, even now they're blooming, and ranunculus. And they're all very beautiful. Karen Bussin was the original designer of this particular bouquet. So thanks, we've borrowed your design and we're making something similar. So when we come back, excuse me, Carly and I will finish this beautiful arrangement.
Later in the show, we'll check in with Michael Wright in L.A. And Martha has another good thing to show you.
I'm back with Carly Simon, and I'm just putting finishing touches on my gathering of flowers in my hand. You can do the same thing if you'd like.
I'm way behind you.
But she's been talking to me, and I've been just working away, right? But I love doing flower arrangements, and I like unusual colors of flowers. And these are the flowering kales, which are out in the garden right now. And you say that you grow these too.
I grow kales, and I love the combination of kale and now, is the plural of kale kales?
Well, I think you just say kale.
Kale, yeah, like sheep.
Flowering kale, not like, like I have a lot of kale, I have a lot of sheep.
Yes, that's right.
I don't have a lot, and ranunculus is ranunculi.
Ranuncula.
Yes, see, she can do that, I can't do that, no matter what. Now, I wanted to ask Sally about her gorgeous dress. Did you knit that?
I did.
It's so beautiful. Stand up, stand up. Oh, it's gorgeous, yeah. And it's very flattering to your beautiful figure. How long did it take to knit that gorgeous thing?
Well, I kind of went right at it and got it done in about a week.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Wow. So when you're on tour, this is a good thing to do, isn't it?
Sound checks are ideal knitting time.
Right.
and I did it by using really, really small needles at the top and just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, that's what you did.
Until I got to the very bottom.
And did you have a pattern, or did you just fit it to yourself?
I just fit it to myself.
Well, you're very talented.
Thank you. So
maybe you should give us your beautiful pattern, and we'll put it on the web, or you should put it on your website.
I know pattern. That's what she does.
But she can make one, and then those knitting patterns are very popular. Oh my gosh, everybody wants a dress like that. Everybody. Don't you all want to dress like that? So once you get one of these little bouquets all arranged in your hand, and you have to just keep the more flowers and the tighter the bouquet. You see, that's the style of this one. Nothing lanky. And you just and then I hold mine together. Another trick I learned from a wonderful florist, Michael George. I use these ponytail clear elastic bands that you buy at the drugstore, and you just put this around the stems. And this holds it, you don't see them at all, and it makes a very compact bouquet. Just make sure that you slide it up. That way nothing falls apart when you finally insert this whole gorgeous thing into the container. And if you put a row of these down your table, it would be so beautiful. Yeah, and then
feeling really inferior now.
No. Then you cut it after you put the rubber bands on. You can cut the whole thing.
No, I didn't start right.
And but yours is different. Every single flower arrangement is different.
But can I, for example,
What?
just go over there and take an anemone?
If you want to.
Okay,
You can
that's
do
what
that.
I'd like to do.
See, we're making this kind, but artists never stick to the plan. And you're a true artist. Now, Ben, you wrote, how long did it take for you to write your new album? Did you write every song on it?
I did, yeah, I did.
Fantastic.
It didn't take all that long, to tell you the truth. It kind of
Not a week, a dress in a week. Okay,
no, and there were a couple of things still straggling around that I had left over from the last album that never went on, and you know, an album is just sort of it's a good record of what an artist has been up to over that couple of years since the last record came out, really.
Well, good luck with it, and I'm certainly going to go out and get it right away. Thank you so much. It's really great.
And Sally has 3 albums.
Sally has 3 albums.
She has 3 albums. She doesn't have one out right now, but she's made 3 albums, and they're fantastic.
Oh, that's so great. Well, I'm very pleased that you have.
And Ben has 3 albums too. But the first one
give you a
we
copy.
don't
You
talk
don't even
about.
need to go out and buy.
Oh no, we buy everybody's albums. We love that, and I just go online and get it, and it's just the greatest. We're going to be checking in with Michael Wright. Don't forget when we come back. Thank you so
About you, you're so vain.
Well, everyone in our audience is singing Carly Simon songs, and it's really nice to hear. Last week we got a chance to see viewer Michael Wright visiting some of my favorite places in San Francisco. Now we have sent Michael to Los Angeles, and we're going to see him doing his thing there. Carly, what's your favorite place in L.A.?
I would have to say Pink's.
And we have Gloria right here in the front row. Gloria, how are you?
Just great.
And
delighted to be here.
Carly's been to Pink's. I've been to Pink's. We love Pink's.
Well,
Tell us what Pink's is, because some people might not know,
Well,
actually.
Pink's is a legendary, if you will, hot dog stand. It's been in Los Angeles since 1939. My mother-in-law and father-in-law, Betty and Paul Pink, started just a push cart. Hot dogs were 10 cents, drinks were 5 cents, and now we serve about 2,000 dogs a day.
Wow, 2,000 dogs a day. Well, let's take a look at Michael Wright in Los Angeles.
Who writes for Hollywood? Martha, I am the luckiest man alive. I'm here amongst all the stars in beautiful LA, and I'm going to get to see some of your favorite places. I am so excited. I am learning how to make sushi today, and what better place than one of your favorite places, which is Nobu. My new friend, Katsu, is going to teach me the art of making sushi.
Yes. It's good.
Okay?
The seaweed has 2 sides. One is very smooth, right?
Right. I noticed that when I felt
one
it.
is rough.
Okay.
Put the rice on the rough side.
Okay.
Then put the avocado in the middle. Yes.
Oh, am I doing it?
Roll.
I'm rolling.
Use and push.
All right.
Then you can cut it.
a
This
big
one
one.
is very expensive. This is very cheap.
He doesn't trust me with the expensive knife. Martha, look. First time to make sushi. First time to eat sushi. A lot of firsts today. This is good.
Thank you.
Can I try that knife now?
Oh, no.
Hey, Martha. Today we're with Carly Zabala, French general here in L.A.
We wanted to create a little bit more of a lifestyle store. So we're trying to bring back this way of life that was very rural and French and kind of turn-of-the-century French living. That's our lavender laundry soap. So what we do is we crush down the lavender and we get the essential lavender oil and we put it in our laundry soap. These are old fibrous woven sheets. So they actually absorb our moisture as we're sleeping and give us a deeper sleep.
No wonder Martha loves your store so much. This is right up her alley. Martha, everybody who knows and loves you knows that you love hot dogs, and guess what? I found your favorite hot dog place, Pink's in L.A. Pink's loves the Martha Stewart hot dog. I'm going to learn to make it. Martha, guess what? I found Miss Gloria Pink, one of your good friends. Would you please teach me how to make a Martha dog?
Sure, and I'll tell you, it's the most creative dog on the menu.
Okay.
It has relish, chopped tomatoes, chopped onions, sauerkraut, bacon, and sour cream. I'll tell you, the 31st thing that you should know is what ingredients go on a Martha Stewart dog.
Oh, there you go. You've been watching the show, girl.
That's right.
Here we go.
Finger looking good, huh?
Good job, Martha. It's a good thing.
Thumbs up.
I mentioned earlier in the show that Pink sent hot dogs over for everyone, all the way from LA to here. We've cooked them in the kitchen. Thanks so much. Wes and Angie, you want to bring them out? Yes, I'm sure everybody's right there. Yum. Yum. Oh, one for me. Do you eat bacon or not? Are you a vegetarian? Vegetarian. He's a vegetarian. Thank you, Los Angeles, so very much for showing Michael such a great time. Michael is now off to Boston to visit some of my favorite places there. Be sure to watch the show next Friday to see Michael in Boston. We'll be right back.
Up next, Carly Simon sings one of her all-time classics. And later, a great holiday good thing you won't want to miss.
Performing one of her all-time classic hits with her son Ben and her daughter Sally. Once again, Carly Simon.
I remember a time romping in the woods, sun against our skin instead of clothes. When we felt hungry, we would eat. When we felt glad, we'd dance. And whenever we felt drowsy, we would doze. It was so easy then, never making any plans. It was so easy then, holding hands. I remember a time when our fears could be named. Encouragement, not refusing dares. I remember when we took such cares to step never in the cracks, no, only in the squares, or else we'd be abducted by the bears. It was so easy then, never making any plans. It was so easy then, holding hands. It was so easy then, never making any plans. It was so easy then, holding hands. And now we are grown with debts and regrets, and broken hearts and sentimental schemes. Now every tender failure seems to overthrow old schemes of can drive a normal woman to extremes. It was so easy then, never making any plans. It was so easy then, holding hands. It was so easy once, holding hands without a plan. It was so easy once, holding hands, just holding hands, just holding hands.
When we come back, I'll show you how to make a great seasonal good thing. Stay with us. Well, we try to end every show with a good thing, and we have a very good thing helping me today, Carly Simon. It's so fantastic that you're here. And this is a potpourri, really just a spice potpourri with nothing artificial added, but we have pine cones, we have nutmegs, whole nutmegs that you can, if you're very careful, take a sharp knife and just go like that, and it cracks right in half. And this, it's so fragrant, the nutmegs, when you slice them like that, and those go right into the pine cones. Well, I have a whole bowl, and you can mix up anything you like that looks pretty. So doesn't that smell good already? And this is so nice to put around your house at the holiday times. A whole bowl of star anise, which is a beautiful Asian spice. Allspice berries, smell those.
Oh my goodness.
Aren't they fantastic?
They're so good.
And they're pretty. See, all the textures and the sizes and the shapes are different. And these are fresh cloves, which again smell amazing, and cinnamon sticks. And you just toss these all together and then arrange the whole bunch of stuff in a beautiful compote. You can use a glass compote, you can use a silver compote if you have one. And do you ever do this around the house at holidays? Potpourri, do you make potpourri? Yeah, sure you do. Carly Simon is very handy, and she has that beautiful farm, and I'm sure she has done all kinds
these
of...
fall from my tree. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of these things...
You can pick them up. No, you're not going to get cinnamon sticks in Martha's Vineyard, I promise
and then
you.
Where does the nutmeg?
The nutmeg comes from, from somewhere in Asia. And I know where, down in the islands. There, and that looks so beautiful. Be sure to watch on Monday for a very special show. Billy Bush from Access Hollywood will be here to surprise me with people I haven't seen in years. I'll be reunited with friends, family, and old classmates from my hometown of Nutley, New Jersey. You won't believe who they found. Don't miss it.